Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the professional introduction of Last Card Productions. I am AJ Nyhart, and I am here with the rest of the boys.
I'm Tyler Ritchie.
I'm Jonah McKnight.
And I'm Ben Keaton.
So professional, huh?
Last Card Productions is a creative outlet for us. It is our way to just have a system, have a brand behind our creative projects, behind our goals, and then to just take those goals and push them into the real world. You know, whether it's doing freelance commercials or whether it's making creative short films for ourselves, we have this brand, we have this company behind us now to help us make those things.
We kind of do everything. We have a podcast, Toilet Talk, that's been going on for about 4.5 months now or so. Mm-hmm. But we also do multiple productions. We have narrative content, but we also do more documentary styles. A little bit of music production as well. I mean, we kind of dabble in everything from video to audio to editing, even some freelance work as well. It's kind of under our belt. We dabble in a lot. If there's a production aspect that has to be involved in it, typically we can do it.
Here at Last Card, we're all producers and we're also all directors. We all work together on collaborative pieces, and then we also, produce some solo pieces and direct some solo pieces that we help each other out with. And as for specific roles, my specific role, I am the lead producer for all of our short film content and all of our video content. I also do a little bit of video editing for the podcast, just coming up with other stories. What else can we do?
Well, I'm AJ. I'm usually editing. Most of the time, though, I am the lead actor in all of this. I'm more of the guy who likes to be in front of the camera.
You're also the producer on a new show for 2026.
Yes, I am a producer of a new show. I will be starting the Superfan Network.
The
Superfan Network.
There you go. That was bad, but
it's the ensemble.
I wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tyler Ritchie. I consider myself probably the lead writer. I write all of the scripts for our productions, and I also do a lot of the sound management. I'm also the head producer of the hit podcast Toilet Talk, which we started a few months ago, but I consider myself, I run all the audio, I run all the storyboarding, and I'm the head of story objectives, along with everyone else that has an input as well. But it has to start somewhere, and a piece of paper with a title on it is typically where to start. And then I also handle all the sound because I'm better at that than anything else here. So
Script writing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm Ben. Unlike some other people here, I don't like to be on camera as much, and I'm terrible with audio, but put a camera in my hand and that's what I thrive in. So I'm all behind the scenes. If you see any of our shots, 99% of it was done by me. So that's pretty much my main role here. Also, just like these four, I am part of the Toilet Talk podcast and obviously a co-owner of Last Card Productions.
Our favorite creative outlet and really some of our favorite things to make are short films. We really enjoy making a short narrative and putting it together with audio, video, making it look real nice with lighting. And we've made some really fun ones in the past with constraints. We made Final Heist back in January. That was before Last Card. But
that was our first full project together.
Yeah, that was our first full project together. That was a fun Western that we made with AJ directing.
It was very tough to film it because it was all one building, and trying to make different settings out of the building was difficult. So
that was a busy day.
It was a busy day and it was stressful, but at the end of it, we had fun, and it was just a good thing to do because it also gave us something to put on our resume and stuff.
And an 8-minute short film in one day.
Eight minute.
An 8-minute short film in 5 hours. That's a
big task.
Big task.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And especially with the quality of the short film. It's a good short film.
But we're Last Card Productions, we can do it.
We can do it.
Easy.
We also do projects for or through the school, but outside of class. For example, Ball State hosted a 48-hour film festival, a 48-hour cinema showdown, and we made a very nice short film called Hunting Incident. It was a very fun project.
Yes, it was probably our best thing we've done so far.
It is probably our best project so far.
If you don't know what 48 hours was, we had to make a 5-minute video, including title and credits, within 48 hours, edited, produced, shot.
The
and all
entire
of that,
production within 48 hours, which is a lot.
which for non-media people is extremely hard.
I feel like with Last Card, it gives us our own creative freedom. We have an idea, we can immediately start and do like those things. We don't have to be like, oh, does this fit this criteria or whatever. It's like, no, you have an idea, we can just shoot it automatically. Start up, go, like in, out, done. Like have our own thing. And it's not something that's like, oh, this is getting critiqued. This is entertainment. We are entertaining instead of trying really hard. We can entertain and we can just give back to the world, I guess, in some sort of way.
We can be ourselves.
We can be ourselves.
And with Last Card Productions, unlike school projects where we're just doing it for a grade and following a rubric and just hitting requirements and doing like the bare minimum, with Last Card Productions, we're actually more excited about our projects than just doing it for a grade. So we're gonna, obviously try harder and just put our name behind it as well.
Ball State's given us a lot of opportunities, and we've come up with the idea with going through Ball State and stuff that we wanted to make our own thing. So kind of props to them for
Giving us a head start.
Giving us a head start, giving us a little bit of some inspiration and some like idea of like, we could do a lot better without just doing everything through the school. So we have our own little things on the side that we can do to have a little more fun, a little more creative freedom, if you would say. So.
But outside of the short films and like kind of our creative outlet that way, we also produce a podcast called Toilet Talk. That Toilet Talk kind of predated everything. It predated the joke of Last Card Productions, even as like a small production company. It even predated Final Heist, I think, for a good majority of it. Maybe not. The idea of Toilet Talk is what started all of this. So, because we made a podcast, we recorded our first episode, and then after we recorded our first episode, we no more than sat around going, okay, I feel like we need something else.
We need a brand. We need something.
We didn't want to be known as just the Toilet Talk guys, which I feel like Toilet Talk is what kind of we are known for now, but to be coming, there's more to come soon. So we just finished up our first season not too long ago, and season 2 is starting very, very soon. Very, very soon. But it's a nice creative outlet where we could just be ourselves and hang out, and we film it in a bathroom. So we are very close to each other in that regard, because we have 4 dudes cramped in a tiny bathroom, and we rotate 4 of them. So it's a fun little podcast that kind of created this. So if you listen to our podcast, you can hear the development of this company and our experiences with it. Because we talk about our struggles, our experiments, and just our films and everything about it, our ideas even on that podcast. So it's a nice little outlet that gives us something, one, different, because we've never done a podcast or anything like it. I know I've kind of dabbled with it, but you guys, it's something new for you. Yeah, and it's just something that's really goofy and silly that I think we all love.
I feel like with the close quarters, though, it has brought us closer together as friends.
Physically closer as well.
Physically.
Whoa, hey now.
We can now say that we started a production company solely because we had a podcast.
We started a production company in a bathroom.
In a bathroom.
That's not a totally inaccurate statement.
But the one show that we are adding will be my show. It will be just solo me, my own solo thing. It's going to be called Da Superfan Network.
Da Superfan Network.
Thank you very much. All right. I'm a big Chicago sports fan, and I have thought about how can I put myself into like the sports landscape, get my foot in the door, and maybe make my way in getting into Chicago sports. This gives me the opportunity to be that diehard fan and actually be able to talk and express my opinion of what that is. And if you're not a Chicago sports fan, I don't want you if you're a Packers fan. I'm kidding. But if you're not a Chicago sports fan, that's okay. I will talk about all things going on in the sports landscape in general. So I'll be talking about like baseball. If something big happens in baseball, if something big happens in like the NFL that isn't the Bears, or in hockey that isn't the Blackhawks, or in in the NBA, if it's not the Bulls or whatever, I'll talk about that when that stuff comes up. But mostly what you'll see from me is pregame and postgame shows for Blackhawks and Bears games, because those are the 2 teams I follow the most. out of all the Chicago sports, and I feel like I'm going to have lots of fun doing it. Doing that on Instagram and YouTube at Da Superfan Network.
Da Superfan Network.
Thank you. So that's where you can find me and my little content. Yeah, content.
We also do some types of behind-the-scenes content. Like, for instance, Jonah did a behind-the-scenes video.
I did.
So we can expect more of that kind of content, mostly on the Last Card Productions, like accounts and everything like that, because that's where that is going to go.
We want the people to hire us. So if you are a business, a small business, any size business in the greater Indiana area, greater Indianapolis, greater Chicago, if you're in the area, email us, contact at Last Card Productions, and let's get talking. Let's get started. We can produce content for you, commercials, interviews, corporate content, exciting social media content. We can do it.
The future is brighter than these lights that are shining in my face. But the future is wide open.
It's infinite.
As
It's
infinite.
infinite.
Like, we can take this wherever we want, and we're really, like, not just me for Da Superfan Network, but we're really excited to see how we can grow Last Card in general.
Yeah, 2026, we're starting Last Card off with a bang. Season 2 of Toilet Talk, premiere of the Superfan Network, and some more short films coming soon, some more personality content, vlog style content very soon. That's what's coming.
So if you want to see more content from us, check us out on our Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, all at Last Card Productions.
And definitely about Toilet Talk, you can find on Spotify, Apple Music, and also on our YouTube channel at Last Card Productions. But Spotify and Apple Music is going to be at Toilet Talk Podcast. And once again, everything's going to be down in the description below for your ease of finding.
You can also take a look at our website, lastcardproductions.com. You can check out our portfolio, you can check out our information, check out our shows, and you can get a hold of us. Again, contact at lastcardproductions.com to email us.
And so, guys, that's Last Card Productions as of right now, what it is, what we have, and what we're doing.
2026.
2026, big year. So, hope to see more of you.
Cool. That's it.
Last Card Productions is brought to you by
Last Card Productions.
My mic fell.
Yeah.